to the $100 MBA Show, and today is a Q&A Weekends episode where we answer your question right here on the show. If you have a question you want to ask, just email us at contact@100mba.net, or you can send me a tweet. My handle is BizRepublic, B-I-Z Republic. As always, I'm your host, your coach, your teacher, Omar Zenhom. I'm also the co-founder of the $100 MBA, a complete business training and community online. And if you're new to the show, on the weekends, we answer your questions. Listeners of the show send us emails, send us tweets, and we answer their questions right here on the show. The other 5 days a week, it's business as usual, a daily business lesson straight to your earbuds. Make sure you subscribe to this podcast and make sure you don't miss any episodes. Everything gets downloaded automatically. Today's question comes from Jackie, and Jackie asks, if I do not like my customers, am I in the wrong business? Ooh, a tough question. But as always, I'm going to give you my straight up honest answer and try to help you, Jackie, and as well as everybody who's feeling this question as well. They're like, wow, I have the same question in my head. I would love to know the answer. I'm here to help you guys all out. So let's get into it. Let's get down to business. Today's episode of the $100 MBA Show is sponsored by Braintree. Looking to set up payments for your business? Braintree gives your app or your website a payment solution that accepts just about every payment method with one simple integration. Plus, they give you your first $50,000 in transactions completely fee-free. It's absolutely nuts. To learn more, visit BraintreePayments.com/MBA. Again, that's BraintreePayments.com/MBA. So Jackie asks the loaded question, if I do not like my customers, am I in the wrong business? First, let's clear up a few things. Sometimes we get this feeling like I don't like my customers, and it's just a feeling. It's not based on actual information. Let me explain what I mean. Sometimes we feel like I don't like my customers, or I don't like my customer base, or the people I serve, when we listen very closely and very loudly to the loud minority. This is a minority of people that are listening to your podcast, or reading your blog, or reading your articles on different platforms, or buying your products. And often people that are irate, that are upset, that are maybe just straight up rude, they shout the loudest. So it just seems like there's a lot of noise. But often there's a quiet majority, meaning that there's a lot of people out there that enjoy your website, enjoy your podcast, enjoy your products, but they don't really say anything about it. They don't really say, hey, I love what you're doing, keep going. They just enjoy it and keep moving forward. They keep moving on. People like to rant more than they like to praise. It's just the way it is. I mean, look at social media. Look at some people's Facebook profiles or Twitter feeds. Most of it is not praise. Most of it is complaining about one thing or another. So often we feel like, I don't really like the people that are just shouting at me. But those people are a minority. Often they're a minority. So sometimes we feel like maybe I'm in the wrong business if I don't like these people. Now, no one likes irate, rude people. That's just human nature. Well, who would like that? You have to ask your question, what about the happy customers? Do you like these people? Most likely you're going to say yes. One of the things about entrepreneurship is that it forces you to grow thick skin. It forces you to filter out feedback. When people are just being straight up mean and rude, that's different from somebody giving you great feedback that you can use to improve your website, improve your product, improve your service. So that's a good exercise to go through. Now, I would say you're in the wrong business if you don't enjoy the customers that are your loyalist fans, the people that love what you do. If you don't enjoy their company, if you don't enjoy talking to them, as well as you don't enjoy the work you do in your business, the value you add. Is just something that maybe you're not interested in anymore. There's nothing wrong with that. We grow, we change. And you may want to shift and move out of that business. So the next time you feel like, I don't know if I like my customers, maybe I'm in the wrong business, dissect what that means. Dissect if you really don't like all your customers. Dissect and ask yourself, do I enjoy the process of my work? Do I enjoy what I put out in the world? If you do, maybe you want to outsource customer service so you don't have to deal with the irate customers. So you don't have to deal with the people that are being angry and ruining your day and making you feel like maybe I should change my business. There are plenty of people out there, and I've seen them, and we have them on our Webinar Ninja team that are great at customer service. They love dealing with these kind of customers. They see it as a challenge, turning them around. And if that's not you, then it's better for you to hire somebody that's great at that. And you could just focus on the growth. You can focus on the product. The way I see it is that Steve Jobs wouldn't be able to build Apple where it is today if he dealt with every single customer service issue, every single customer complaint. He's got to focus his energies, his thoughts, his creativity to the growth of his company and the products he's creating. So if you are dealing with customers that are rubbing you the wrong way, that are making you feel bad about your business, then I strongly recommend you consider outsourcing customer service. And if you can honestly tell yourself, I don't enjoy the company, I don't enjoy speaking to, emailing, chatting with somebody who loves what I do and is a huge fan of mine, if you can honestly say you don't enjoy their company, if you don't enjoy speaking to them, then maybe, just maybe, you should consider shifting your business a little bit in a different direction and serving a different audience. But I personally think sometimes it's a lot simpler than that, and I'll explain after I give some love to today's sponsor, HostGator. HostGator is our web hosting service provider for both the $100 MBA and Webinar Ninja, and it's because we love their customer support. Anytime I need help with my website, I need to register a new domain, I need to upgrade things, I can contact them 24/7 with their live support via chat, phone, or email. Best of all, they can help you out with everything under the sun when it comes to your website, including marketing your website, pay-per-click campaigns, and design services. And they do it all without breaking the bank. And in fact, they're going to hook you up with an amazing discount. They're giving listeners of the $100 MBA show 25% off. All you got to do is go to HostGator.com and enter promo code Omar Hookup. Again, that's promo code Omar Hookup at HostGator.com to save 25% off web hosting. Sometimes the solution of that feeling, I don't know if I like my customers, maybe I need to change my business, is quite simple. Maybe you just need a break. Maybe you just need to take some time off, step away from it a little bit. And when I say time off, try to shut off completely. Don't check your email. Don't be in your business at all. Take a week off, and then after the week, ask yourself, do you feel the same way? Or maybe you're just burnt out. And there's nothing wrong with admitting that you're burnt out. This happens to me all the time. And that's the art of business. I was just discussing this with a friend. I really believe that business is an art because it's the balance of not doing too little and not doing too much. Making sure that you do enough to actually have a thriving business, but also don't put so much on your plate that you burn out constantly. So Jackie, I hope that answers your question. I hope that the answer to my question added value to all of you who are listening. If you love the $100 MBA show, if you got value out of today's episode or any of our episodes, we would love to hear about it in an iTunes rating and review. It's a great way for you to show us some love. It takes 2 minutes, and it helps us rank better on iTunes and reach new listeners, new business builders just like you. If you're on your iPhone, just click on the cover art and click on the link that says give us a rating and review. If you're on your laptop, just go to 100mba.net/show for all the instructions. I can't say this enough. Nicole and I really appreciate all of you who listen to the $100 MBA show every single day. It's such an honor to serve you guys. And if you keep listening, we'll keep pumping out these daily lessons every single day. All right, guys, I want to leave you with this. There's a point I didn't make in today's lesson, but I want to include it in this conclusion. There's a huge range between I hate or I don't like my customers to I'm completely madly in love with my customers. Like in life, business is not black and white. There's going to be plenty of gray area. And as long as you're in the gray area, you're fine. That's normal. But if you're in the black area where it's just like, I can't stand every single person that buys from me, that loves me, all that stuff, you're in a different situation. You're in a different dilemma, and you need to rethink things. And I really hope that you're never in that situation, because it's not a great situation to be in. Because it causes you to self-sabotage, meaning that you have a great, successful business people are buying, but you start not liking it and start causing yourself to fail. Just be mindful of that. It's very hard to be in the black area. It's very hard to be in the white area. Most of us are in the gray area. And if you ever feel like, it's just so much, I can't take it anymore, take a break. Give yourself the moment to reflect. All right, guys, I hope that helps. And I hope to see you in tomorrow's episode, another episode of Q&A Weekends. I'll see you then. Take care.